Sahajastey. As the identity goes through existential crises, it is dismantled. And with that, a person is born into one's natural self. Natural self is the state where life is aligned with the natural rhythms of the mind and body. Mind body split is healed. It leads to the experience of comprehensive wholeness. A true individuality. Individual means undivided. All parts of the life, negative or positive, they come together and the person is functioning as one unit. The life force within is unblocked, so mind and body are filled with that extraordinary energy, passion. And the self-esteem now comes from within. So all relationships now have grounding in one's own life center within mind and body. A person becomes psychologically independent, becomes free, fully emotionally intelligent. Person becomes his or her own father and mother and guru. And the person becomes his or her own disciple. So the discipline now is internal, is spontaneous, effortless. Because the word discipline is connected with disciple. So one is guru and one is disciple also. Is truly a rebirth in one's aloneness, space within, which is filled with one's own fullness. So this is also the state of fulfillment. So now we must look at some pictures to understand it better. This state of natural self has two features. One is a natural rhythm state, because body and mind, they are functioning with their own natural rhythm and it is fully experienced. It is a high energy state of well-being, completely spontaneous. And out of this state, frequently there are moments of peak intelligence. Peak intelligence are the moment when we touch the highest consciousness ever possible. Non-dual awareness, when everything becomes one and absolute. Those are the four features of peak intelligence moments. Witnessing, we observe without judgment, tranquil, peaceful, still. Become mirror. State is full of bliss means this state is not only experienced in our mind and emotions, but in our body. Once we experience anything in body, that happiness, it is bliss. It's a high energy state, and we are expanded without any boundary. Infinite expansion. Sometimes people confuse this state with the flow. Flow is a beautiful state to have, but it has fundamental difference with peak intelligence moments. Peak intelligence moment is non-dual, absolute, pure mirror-like state. We transcend beyond time, and it will transform us. And those features are not present in flow state. In a divided brain, we cannot experience peak intelligence moment, because that is a quality of peak intelligence that it brings the whole brain together as one unit. And some researchers say that it is a high frequency gamma waves state. What are the core features of the natural self? We find our place in the universe. Now all techniques are dropped. Breathing, yoga, meditation, they happen spontaneously. Inner Guru is born, and that Guru guides us from within. We can call GPS Guru Positioning System. We gain inner powers. Sense of passion is there, creativity is there, independence and self-esteem comes from within. Inner meaning is created, leads to fulfillment. We experience self-love, means total self-acceptance, healing, and love for others. We find our destiny, our vocation, what we are supposed to do in this world. And finally, the byproduct of everything is inner happiness, sense of well-being, and also freedom from fear and guilt, the twin core problems of whole humanity. Body throbs with the life force. We are no more the crowd. We are individual. We don't conform. We celebrate our individuality. Meditation becomes natural, and inner nature meets the outer nature. We live in natural rhythm. And when we find our destiny, our life is recreated according to the blueprint with which we were born. Pleasure centers in the brain are no more dormant. We experience bliss. We accept our mortality. We find our place in the universe. And we walk on the path of our destiny. That is the experience of natural self, which is born after existential crises. After that, we can never go back to the old life. We may stay at natural self, but there is no going back. And if we are attentive and alert, there is a movement forward. Sahajaste.